Jennifer, we ready to roll? Okay, great. We have 4 out of the 5 members here this morning. So we'll call the meeting to order and have a flag salute. Please stand if you're able. All right, excellent. Item 2 on the agenda is a resolution for school facility study and survey. And for the camera here, I have prop. This is the study and survey from NAC. Is that correct? Yep, architecture, along with the Selah School District. The entire PDF is available online if people are interested in looking at that. The action here is to approve the resolution 2025-18. And just quickly, the purpose of the study and survey is so that if the Selah School District applies for construction funds, capital projects, we would get matched from the state. We're nowhere near proposing anything like that in the near future. But it was a part of the cycle that the school district goes through to have this done this last year. It's a very extensive study of all of the property, all of the parking lots, all of the facilities that the school district has, along with kind of a survey of what the community needs are, what the population needs are, and it has just been completed. And Kevin, do you want to add anything, or Chris, do you want to add anything?
This is the end. The end is maybe not the right word, but this is part of our long range facility committee that was started a couple of years ago. And at that time, a study and survey was felt that may be needed in order for the district to plan accordingly for the future. So at that time, we are finishing up some other projects, and that would have been the transportation facility. And so we spoke with the architectural firm and asked them to assist us in going through the study and survey. And so they decided to do that. We applied for a grant from OSPI to cover the cost of this and allow the architects to be compensated as they go through this work. And as you can tell, it's very thorough. And it is really a good, solid planning tool for school districts to do. And it binds us to nothing to do in the future. If this is the start of discussions about something in the future, terrific. If it's not, it is a good inventory of information about our school district. Not just facilities, but as you saw in there, enrollment trends as well as there, and all kinds of different things. So I think it is a very healthy thing for school districts to do. You can do it every 6 years. Some school districts do it religiously every 6 years. Some school districts only do it in prior to them thinking about improving their facilities. So Chris, anything to add?
For our current construction capital projects, we are not asking for state match on those. Is that correct? The athletic facility and the Walter Reed
the Wilbur Rep.
Program,
Yep.
Right? Rep.
We are eligible for state match for the CTE edition.
We are. Okay,
yes.
Great. Terrific.
So just shy of $1 million in state match money towards that project.
So the other thing that I appreciate is that if you want to go through that large document page by page, you do have it. I send it to you electronically and get you a hard copy if you really want to too, but our architect's done a board summary for you about what's there. So if that fits your need, that's available as well. We will have it out on our website and our facilities. We'll make sure that people know it's there if they want to take a look at it. And also not attached to actually this resolution, but I also provided to you the kind of a long range plan that's specific to the high school too. And so you were able to see some of the work that the architect did with specifics to the high school. So I think those are very important documents. None of us may be in the positions that we are in regards to when the district would take upon the next steps to do these things. So I think it's important to have these memorialized and be able to be accessed to when other people in the future decide to start making some decisions about the future of our facilities.
Great. I will move. I'm sorry.
Just real quick. So Kevin, when we were talking earlier, you mentioned that the state is looking, or the state will look and decide if we actually need to upgrade the facility, right? Like it's run down enough that, yeah, we need to give you money. Is there any way that the state can come in and say, your facility is too far gone, we just need to start over? Can they dictate that?
Not that I'm aware of. I've never been involved in any construction project or preparing for any project where they just come in and say your facility needs to be completely demolished and put some other location. I've never been involved in that. What they do is based on, as you'll see if you go through there, they base it on, how bad it is in some type of a rank order. And then what you should prepare for also. We've talked about that, of preparing for things. If the bond is not something that the district wants to go out and pursue, then there are some other capital projects that need to be taken care of in order to keep the facilities as functional. But again, I've never seen any school district get to the point of that. The state just basically shuts your facilities down.
All right, I will move that the Board of Directors approve Resolution 2025-18, the school facility study and survey as presented. Is there a second?
Second it.
Great. Are there any other comments or questions about the study survey? All right, all those in favor of approving the resolution signify with an aye. Aye. All those opposed and abstain? Excellent. We'll move on to item 3, which is the primary goal of, I would say, of our session this morning, which is us to find 2 junior student board representatives. We'll be interviewing candidates this morning, and then we will deliberate, I believe, this morning as well, and welcome 2 new board members, student voice board members. Before we bring people in, we have copies of the questions in front of us that we're going to ask. So make sure that we gather all these up at the end of the meeting and have them given to Kevin so that we can handle that material sensitively. And how did we do this last time? Did we take turns asking questions? Like there's 7 questions. No, there's not. Yeah, there's 7 questions. Do we go down the row? I don't remember how we did it. You think I did it? Okay.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I think I did too. Right. Okay. Yes, that's true. Move things along a little bit. All right. So if that's all right, I'll state the questions.
Announce the ones we choose today, because last year what we did, we turned them in, and then I think pulled in.
Yep.
Kevin and I, or Kevin alone, have brought the students in and had a quick conversation with them just to make sure that what they were signing up for, they're still interested in doing. And
yeah, so you'll go through the interview process. You'll have some time to discuss. And then of the 3 candidates, then you will provide those names to Dan. Okay. And then Dan will make a determination based on what you're providing to him. And then that will be provided to me. And then hopefully by tomorrow sometime, I'll go and meet individually with each of the candidates. You would, another kind of housekeeping thing, they would be notified. They would not be formally seated on the board in their positions until the board meeting at the end of the month, September board meeting.
And we have 3 candidates.
3 candidates.
Applying for 2. I think we'd be more comfortable having it, but for the students' privacy and that sort of thing, more comfortable with that. So if we could pause the Is there any, I think, can we clock back in that? We go live again? Okay, great. So we have had a terrific morning getting to meet some of the students at Selah High School, the juniors that are applying to be student board representatives. We did that without the audio or video on because we wanted students to feel as comfortable as possible and so that we could have a little conversation as well. We have made our rankings of those students, and we'll be in contact with those students in the next few days to let them know what the decision is and to make sure that they're on board with the decision. But boy, it's always a neat morning. I look forward to this morning all week, thinking about getting to know more students, and it's always a very hopeful thing to see how articulate and bright and how much our students care about their own education and their education at Selah as well. And this morning did not disappoint. Great to meet with those students. Is there we're going to move on now to item 4, which is public comment. Is there anyone here who would like to make a public comment? There is no executive session, I believe, necessary today. No board communications that we have this morning. So as of right now, just before 8 o'clock, we will adjourn the meeting.